By us guys, she means California. We are trying to recall Gavin Newsom, which for me, I would have agreed with for no reasons. So I'm down. But here is, let's see. Let me see if I can find the article. So one of my favorite things about this, Carrie, is the way that it's worded in the mainstream media. Recall efforts against California governor and attempts to destabilize the political system, analysts say. Now, by the way, the analysts are Democrats. So, sure. Of course, the analysts say that. There is this thing, though, if you're interested. They're up to 55% of the signatures needed to have a recall vote for Gavin. And, they cite their grievances with Gavin. I mean, if you live in a socialist hellhole, I mean, you can throw a dart at anything he's done and hit grievances that are worthy of recall. So they did that. They threw some darts. And, yeah, I guess... Did
you sign that petition?
Wait, say that again?
Did you sign that petition?
I didn't realize it existed, so I have not yet. Maybe I should. Did you get quiet? If she got quiet all of a sudden, let me know, because she got quiet for me. I don't know if it was my end. Okay. So, they're saying, oh, the poor governor, he's battered by crises, coronavirus, crippling unemployment, which, notice, those are unrelated, according to the author of this article. Devastating wildfires, and a very poorly timed fancy dinner. Not like, it wasn't like anything wrong with the fancy dinner. It was just poorly timed. Bad timing, right when you're telling people to never go out, go into French Laundry. Okay. There's a petition, blah, blah, blah. They quote some people. I mean, there's not that much here to talk about too much, but you can see my favorite is just how this is all spun by the media. Here's their Dan Newman, spokesman for the governor. They quote him, who, of course, is going to try and belittle this. This is a ragtag crew of pro-Trump, anti-vax extremists. Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't think it's something anyone wants. Well, I mean, let's see. It's something, I don't know, 800,000 people want it, at least. So maybe anyone might be a stretch. I'd be surprised if Californians wanted to spend the extra money and have another election the following year. Yes. You don't want to spend the money to get rid of the governor who spends money like it's cocaine in Vegas. Yes, that's right. I know I'm spending all of your money and ruining your economy, but you wouldn't want to fire me because that costs money. All right, the current event recall effort is one of 6 such attempts. Okay, fine. Then they talk about, there came announcements that thousands of inmates would be granted parole while everyone else has to stay home. Yeah, that rubbed some of us the wrong way, just FYI. And, he ate at the French Laundry while telling everyone he couldn't go anywhere. It's about arrogance. Okay, everyone knows arrogance of power, blah, blah, blah. Here's what their analyst has to say. Political analysts warn. Here we go. Now, by the way, this is a political science professor from Loyola Marymount. I'm sure totally unbiased. Republicans see it as a way to destabilize the political system and to make government ineffective. We don't need your help making government ineffective, sir. I'm not even Republican, but they want to create paralysis. This is the same as overturning the 2018 gubernatorial election. So following the procedures for recalling a governor by collecting petitions is the same as overturning an election. So, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say about this other than this is the craziness. This is how it's described. We're supposed to view everyone as extremist, which is a word that I hate, which I've said before. The word extremist is not a bad word, but it's used. People who use the word extremist just aren't thinking philosophically. It's just another ad hominem bad word. It sounds bad, so they say extremist because they're afraid to say or can't name the actual things that are wrong with what they're saying or with what someone else is doing. So they just say extremist, right? But show me extremely healthy. You're extremely moral. You're an extremist. Okay.